Battle Passes. These things have depreciated in value ever since their introduction into the game, but what if I told you that the current Dead or Alive Battle Passes might actually be worth your money? Yeah, that's right guys, the new Battle Passes aren't too bad, especially the Dolphin option. As surprising as that might be, we're going to talk about it, as well as the release of the second volume of Dead or Alive. But first, if you're new here, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, because we do daily King of Fighters Allstar content here on the channel. And let's go ahead and get into today's news. Alright you guys, so we're over here on the official forums and we're going to be taking a look at the new fighter and package info for the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration, Pickup Summon Volume 2. If you guys want to read this announcement for yourselves, link will be in the description, but let's go ahead and take a look here. Basically what this is going to confirm for us is the question I've been getting non-stop for the past week, which is when is the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration Volume 2 going to release? And my best guess was going to be this Thursday, as they normally like to do, and of course here we are receiving this later on this evening, going into tomorrow's reset, which is going to be very good information for a lot of you, because I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this banner. But of course this banner is going to feature the SS version of Neo Tengu, the Angel of Paradise version of Kasumi, followed up with the final character that we've been missing, which is of course going to be the Angel of Paradise Honoka. So those are the three characters that will be featured on this banner. As you can see down here, these will be added on later this evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This will not be a maintenance, so you do not have to worry about getting all of your dailies done early. Instead, this will just be a patch that will be added in at the rollover for that time. Now, other things that are confirmed in here, not a whole lot to talk about. Really, they just mentioned that they are going to, of course, be adding in the new in-game shop items that will reflect the Volume 2 release. So basically, the same packages that we currently have for Volume 1 are going to get reiterated with a second run for the Volume 2, replacing the Volume 1 tokens for the fighter summons with the Volume 2. So that is pretty much what we have going on with this update, you guys. Just a small patch adding in what we were missing for the Dead or Alive collaboration. I figure we'll go ahead and take a look at these short character trailers and see what there is to see here. If you guys want to check out the kits for all of these characters, or check out the animations for yourselves, you can go to your codex in-game and do that way. We've already broken all these kits down in a previous video, but let's go ahead and take a look at these trailers. Alright you guys, leading off here, we're going to take a look at SS Neo Tengu. Now I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this character specifically, and good luck to all of you out there who have high hopes of building her up to high awakening levels, because she is an SS character. That means you're going to need a lot of dupes and probably need to invest a ton of rubies. But this character definitely looks like an amazing unit. This character honestly reminds me quite a bit gameplay wise to Gonitz, and Gonitz being one of the better overall unified banner characters still to this day in the game. That means a lot for this character, and the current Neo Tengu, the Angel of Paradise version, is the best overall balance type in the game currently for time attack. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the SS version, but I have high hopes that if you're able to get lucky, she's going to treat you well. Now, Angel of Paradise Kasumi, for those of you out there who need a poison type character, or a character that can apply poison, that is, you are definitely going to be happy with this one, I get the feeling, especially if you missed out on the Boss Syndrome version of Original Zero. This is probably going to be your next best bet. Just judging from the way that the current Kasumi performs against things such as Nightmare Geese in Guild Raid, I get the feeling that this character is actually going to be really strong, but we'll have to wait and see until we can actually get her in our hands and play around with her. But then finally, of course, we have Angel of Paradise Honoka, and if you guys have been paying attention here on the channel, you will know that this is the character that I'm currently looking forward to the most on this banner. I get the feeling that this character is probably going to be one of the top couple nukes in the game. The overall damage output on this character's kit, as far as potential is concerned, is very high, and this character also is going to have a mixed kit featuring Starlight and Burn, which is of course going to make her extremely useful in things such as Guild Raid. But those are going to be the trailers, you guys. We'll have these three later tonight, and we'll talk about them tomorrow, but let's take a look at the battle passes. Alright you guys, so here we are back in game, and let's go ahead and take a look at the battle passes that we have currently for the Dead or Alive 6. Now, I know that we have had some pretty bad battle passes in the past, however, I am very happy to report that for Dolphins, you guys, we're getting treated very, very well with this pass, so let's go ahead and talk about that one first and see why. So as you can see here, these are going to be the items that you get for a total of $5. Right off the bat, you're going to see 1600 AP, 400 rubies, you're going to get some gold, you're going to get some element soul selection boxes, you're also going to get 120 auto clear tickets. All of those things there are pretty useful for the most part, but what really makes this valuable is going to be right here. So as you guys can see, you are going to be getting a whopping 15 total summons for both the Volume 2 banner for the Dead or Alive 6 collaboration that we just spoke of, as well as 15 total summons for the battle cards. So this alone right here, even if they took out all of the previously mentioned items and those rubies, would be worth the price tag. As you guys are aware, if you take a look at the current in-game shop packages, you can pick up a multi for the Volume 1 banner as well as the battle card banner for $10. So that alone right there gives you an idea of how much value is crammed into this $5 token package, because overall this is looking really, really good for a pass. I think that if you plan on summoning on Volume 2 whatsoever, this is kind of a no-brainer. This is one of those things where you just go ahead and pick this up. I really don't see any reason why you wouldn't. For the price that you can pay for a McDonald's lunch, you can go ahead and get this pass, and I think that this is going to be treating you a lot better than that very unhealthy meal would. But overall, you guys, that is going to be my recommendation to you. Go ahead and pick this up if you're planning on summoning on this banner, especially if there may be only 1 or 2 characters on this banner in particular that you're really looking for. Who knows, maybe you pick this up, you get these tokens, you summon on that banner, and then you get lucky, and of course you end up gaining rubies instead of having to spend them. But overall, for $5, if you even just want to support the game for that amount of money, maybe give back a little for this collaboration update, being that it was a very strong update, then you can go ahead and pick this up and not be out too much money. But I do think that this is going to be worth it. So really, really nice. This is one of the better battle passes that we've had in a very long time for Dolphin options, so go ahead and pick it up, and good luck on your summons. But let's go ahead now and take a look at the Whale package and see if that one is going to be worth $50, because yeah, these things get really expensive. So what is that $50 going to get you? Well, it's going to get you 1,000 AP along with 4,000 rubies, which is a really nice amount, although standard for these types of passes. You're also going to get 100 Awakening Tier 1 through 5 XP capsule mystery boxes, as well as a further 100 for the selection boxes. You'll also get 200 plus capsule selection boxes, 5 element fest memory selection boxes, and then 2 of these attack plus imprint stone selection boxes that does include starlight and darkness stones as well. So that's a pretty good little value in and of itself. But then we get to where things get a little bit questionable to my eyes, and that is going to be these fest memory mystery boxes for the DoA6 characters, because they decided not to include the possibility of pulling the SS version of these characters' memories, which really does kind of drive down the value in my opinion. I guess you can take these in and combine them for a generic, but still. So not anything too crazy in my opinion, but I guess it's nice. Then you also are going to get 60 rare enhancement hammers, 20 elite enhancement hammers, and then 2 of the DoA6 battle card summon tokens for the multis, as well as 2 multis on Volume 2 for the fighters. So overall, is this going to be worth it? In my opinion, just if it were me personally, no. However, if you're a super fan of Dead or Alive or a super fan of any of these characters, then you might find this to be worth your while. However, for $50, that's a lot of money for me to spend, in my opinion, on something like this, especially considering the fact that this doesn't include the possibility of getting the SS memories in there. So that's pretty much what we're looking at there, you guys. The Dolphin one, in my opinion, definitely the way to go this time around. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think and which one of these passes, if you're wanting to pick any of these up at all, you are interested in, maybe you want to get them both, let me know in the comment section. Make sure if you're new here, you like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with another video tomorrow, but until then, you all take care. Peace.
Continue.
All right, you guys, so we have a multi's worth of tokens from doing the Marie Rose board. We haven't gotten lucky with her memories as much lately, but we got those. Oh, hey, we got a fess. So if you guys paid attention to my last pull video, I just really need Neo Tengu. That's like all I need from this banner right now. What's that? Is that neat? Is that? Yes! Let's go! All right, you guys. We are done with this banner. Oh my God. All right, well, that's it for volume 1 for us. See ya.